You have clicked this video just to learn the major difference between past continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy English with Manoj Mathur here. Please don't forget to watch this video till the end so that you will get to know some of the very big basic concepts about this tense, past continuous and past perfect continuous tense, how to use it in a proper way. So let's begin with this first rule of what past tense is and what are the main differences between past continuous and past perfect continuous tense. We all know that past tense is normally used to talk about an action that was already completed in the past time. But in order to get the time of the action when it had already completed, in order to denote that, we just use again four subsections in past tense. They are mainly simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. But today in this English lesson, we are just going to discuss only on the main two tenses. They are past continuous and past perfect continuous tense. Before we begin today's lesson, just let me give you two examples. Please try to identify what is the mistake in the sentence. There are two sentences. One sentence is correct, one is wrong. The first example: I was waiting outside when the nurse called me. I had been waiting outside for 5 minutes when the doctor called me. When you complete watching this video till the end, you will get to know what is the correct sentence. So let's begin with the first rule of what past continuous tense is and what is the rule and when we have to use it in a proper way. Past continuous tense is used to talk about an action that was going on or it was in progress in the past time and it was going for a period of time. And also it is used to talk about that two actions that were going on at the same time. Let me give you some examples. I was playing with my brother when my father was washing his car. I was talking with my friend while I was doing my homework. So these are some of the examples that are in past continuous tense. That means two actions that were going on at the same time or an action that was in progress in the past. So in order to show that action which was going on in the past at a specific time, we normally use past continuous tense. The rule for using past continuous tense is the formula is subject, then after the helping verb was or were, then ing form of the verb, then object. Let's come to the next tense that we have today in this video to discuss on past perfect continuous tense. The rule to make past perfect continuous tense is subject, then had plus been plus ing form of the verb, then object. The past perfect continuous tense is used to talk about an action that was in progress in the past for a very specific time before the another past action completed. Let me make it very clear. We just want to make a sentence in that we want to mention two past actions, but we want to just focus on an action that had already started in the past, but it continued for a short time and just ended. Then after another action also happened. So for these two actions that already completed in the past, in that scenario of time, we just want to focus on the only one thing, only one action that was in progress for a period of time. In that area, we just use past perfect continuous tense. Let me give you one example. I had been watching TV when my father came home. I had been doing my homework when my friend called. Here, there are two tenses in one sentence. Let's make it very clear. I had been watching TV. The sentence is in past perfect continuous. When my father came home. When my father came home. That is in simple past. So there are two tenses in one sentence. So can you identify what is the differences and why past perfect continuous tense is used mixed with simple past? Yeah, the first sentence, I had been watching TV. That is in past perfect continuous. When my father came home. That is in simple past. So the one rule that to remember for you is when we want to use past perfect continuous tense, then in a sentence we want to mention another action also, then the next action has to be in simple past tense. Even though there are two past actions, we just focus more on the specific period of time and action that was in progress in the past. There, in that time, we use past perfect continuous tense. So, if it is clear, then let's come back to the first sentence that I gave in the beginning of the video. I was waiting outside when the nurse called me. I had been waiting outside for 5 minutes when the doctor called me. So, according to the rule and the correct way of usage, what would be the correct sentence among these two? Yeah, the second one. So here the sentence is absolutely correct because in order to show an action that was in progress for a period of time, at that time we normally use past perfect continuous tense, and also at the same time there is another sentence that is continued with this, that is in simple past. So I hope in today's video I try to make a very simple thing that we normally feel very difficult to use, or sometimes we feel that it is not something that we normally use to make sentences in spoken English. So I hope I try to make some confusions clear. If you really like today's lesson, then please don't forget to like and share with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel so that you will get more updates in future time whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for learning English with me. Have a nice time.